The birthday rally of Vice President Leni Robredo draws a record-breaking crowd in Pasay. The Unity team, on the other hand, staged their campaign rallies in Manila and Taguig over the weekend. Senator Manny Pacquiao also staged his weekend rally in Metro Manila, particularly in San Juan. COMELEC denies reports that VP Robredo's name was missing in a ballot for overseas absentee voting in New Zealand. And Robredo receives 3 historic endorsements for her presidential bid over the weekend. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Charles Lejano. Surprise celebrity endorsements, a host of artist performances, and a mammoth crowd topping 400,000 made Vice President Leni Robredo's birthday rally in Pasay an event to remember. Ryan Ang with the story.
Pumunta dito kahit iba't ibang kulay yung suot.
About 412,000 volunteers and supporters gathered to celebrate the 57th birthday of Vice President Leni Robredo along Macapagal Boulevard in Pasay City on Saturday. The star-studded grand rally featured celebrities who openly expressed their support for VP Leni's presidential bid. Among the big names who personally showed up for Robredo are Regine Velasquez, Ogie Alcacid, Jano Gibbs, Gary V, Cherry Pie Picache, John Arcilia, megastar Sharon Cuneta, Diamond star Maricel Soriano, Angel Locsin, Julia Barreto, Nikki Valdez, Kylie Versosa, Andrea Brillantes, and Uncabogable star Vice Ganda, who gifted Robredo with a performance before raising the hands of Robredo and endorsing her for president.
Sa gabi nito, opisyal kong ini-endorso ang susunod na Pangulo ng Republika ng Pilipinas, Leni Robredo!
And though not physically in attendance at the event, Liza Soberano, Catherine Bernardo, Daniel Padilla, and Edu Manzano expressed their support to Robredo through a video message.
Kahit po hindi tayo nangunguna sa survey, tumataya sa atin. Bakit kaya? Dahil malaki ang pagmamahal nila sa ating bayan. Dahil naniniwala sila, nasa kamay nating lahat ang kapangyarihan.
Robredo also thanked all those who braved the hot weather and exerted efforts to attend and make her birthday special. She told the audience how fake news peddlers started to target her after winning the vice presidential race. But she reiterated that she did not let it affect her, so she could still do her job well. That is why her wish for her birthday is for people to help fight fake news, but in a nice way.
Kailangan buksan natin yung ating mga puso. Huwag po tayong mapanghusga. Respetuhin po natin yung iba naman yung paniniwala. Pero huwag din tayong mapagod sa paglaban sa fake news.
Robredo also reiterated what her administration would be like if she's elected president.
Yung klaseng pamamahala na pinapangako namin sa inyo, na gobyerno ang lalapit sa tao. Sisiguraduhin na gobyerno na pag kinakailangan siya, andyan siya. Kaya kung naniniwala po tayo sa ganitong pamahalaan, tulong-tulong po tayo.
The senatorial bets of the so-called Tropa Angat were also present in the event. Instead of introducing himself and asking for votes, Attorney Alex Lacson used his time on stage to campaign for VP Leni and even took a job at Manila Mayor Isko Moreno.
Ang presidente ko po, may prinsipyo, hindi magwi-withdraw. Mayor Isko, matigas ka! Lalaban kami!
While Antonio Trillanes debunks lie being spread online that the Robredo campaign has allegedly worked with communist rebels. Among the bands who performed in the event are Ben and Ben, Imago, River Maya, The Company, and the Apo Hiking Society. The afternoon festivities began with an art jam which invites attendees to wear colors symbolizing their dreams for the country. Among these are for health, education, jobs, food, and uplifting their lives. For News 5, Ryan Ang, We Are One News.
The BBM Sara Unity, meanwhile, visited 2 cities in Metro Manila over the weekend. Let's get a recap of what went on during the events in this report.
It was a busy weekend for the UNI team as they tried to woo voters in 2 NCR cities over the weekend. A sea of red was seen in Bastillos, Manila Saturday night as the Marcos Duterte tandem ventured the capital city. People from different groups gathered in the rally. We also spotted some senior citizens, children, and even babies in the crowd. The UNI team's senatorial bets were also present during the event. These include Mig Zubiri, Win Gatchalian, Jinggoy Estrada, and newcomers Larry Gadon, Harry Roque, and Herbert Bautista. In his speech, Gadon took a swipe at the grand rally of VP LENI Robredo, which was happening on the same night.
Hindi kayo bobo! Kasi yung mga bobo nandun sa Rojas Boulevard!
Roque, meanwhile, joked to GMA7 artist Ay de las Alas, who was among the performers during the rally.
Hindi ka nagkamali na sinamahang grupo. Hindi mawawala ang iyong prangkisa.
Local police say there are about 14,000 BBM Sara supporters in attendance. On Sunday, the UNI team went to Taguig City, which has more than 449,000 registered voters. Free t-shirt printing was being offered to the UNI team supporters, provided they bring their own shirts. A lot of supporters lined up and patiently waited for their shirt.
Ginawa namin to kasi marami sa ating mga kababayan na hindi nagkakakuha ng campaign materials or collaterals. So naisip namin na magdala na lang sila ng t-shirt, tapos iprintan na lang namin ang design ng Marcos.
Taguig City is a known bailiwick of the Cayetanos, but Cayetano lost during his VP bid in 2016. Election survey frontrunners Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and Sara Duterte Carpio have recently been going around Metro Manila. NCR is the second largest vote-rich region in the country with more than 7.3 million votes up for grabs. Marcos Jr. hopes to get majority of the votes in NCR like what happened in 2016, where he won by more than 820,000 votes over his rival, Vice President LENI Robredo. Arian Kalumbiran, We Are One News.
Over in San Juan, more than 12,000 supporters turned up to express their support for presidential candidate Senator Manny Pacquiao. The event started with a prayer rally led by pastors and continued on with free-flowing food for the attendees. Chicken lechon, bread, lugaw, and other food items were distributed to the participants at no cost. Apart from artist performances, Pacquiao himself performed a skit where he knocked out a certain Mr. Corruption.
Ang pagtakbo ni Manny Pacquiao ay revolusyon ng mga mahihirap na tao. Kaya nananawagan ako sa buong Pilipinas na kung kayo nahihirapan, kayo nagtitiis, nagugutom, walang sariling tahanan, samahan niyo si Manny Pacquiao dahil ito na yung pagkakataon. Ito na yung pagkakataon na may Manny Pacquiao tumayo para sa mga mahihirap na tao.
2 weeks before the May 9 elections, and candidates at the national level are going all out in their campaigning. Manila Mayor Isko Moreno flew to Rojas City this morning for a whole-day series of rallies in Iloilo and Antique. Meanwhile, the Lacson Soto tandem will be in Tarlac for a number of courtesy calls with local executives and meetings with farmers, transport groups, and other underprivileged sectors. And Vice President LENI Robredo will be in Nueva Ecija for a meet and greet with volunteers and a multi-sectoral assembly along Nueva Ecija Pangasinan Road. COMELEC Commissioner George Garcia says The viral photo of a single ballot without presidential candidate LENI Robredo's name on it is likely fake news. Still, the Philippine Embassy in Wellington said they're coordinating with the poll body regarding this issue. The office urged voters who have received ballots with missing names of candidates to return these to the embassy so that these can be verified. For his part, Commissioner Garcia doubts whether the photo is true. And because if it is, Garcia explained that at least 1,000 ballots would have shown up the exact same thing. Vice President LENI Robredo enjoyed 3 historic endorsements last weekend. Around 1,000 Catholic bishops and priests backed Robredo, despite previously avoiding endorsing candidates for elections. Major labor group Kilusang Mayo Uno is also supporting the vice president, as the KMU had not previously endorsed politicians since its founding in 1980. The Moro Islamic Liberation Front and its political party has endorsed VP LENI, and this is a much-needed boost for Robredo in the Bangsamoro region, where provincial governors have expressed support for Bongbong Marcos. Here are the stories to watch out for later today. The health department will start administering second booster doses for persons with comorbidities. The health department reports a slight uptick in COVID-19 cases in some areas, allegedly due to election-related activities in the Holy Week. And the new season of the MPBL officially opens tonight at the Batangas City Coliseum. And that's how the day is shaping up to be. Join us later at 9 a.m. as we monitor the day's biggest stories from sunrise to sundown. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.